Hey Translash family, it's me, Amara Jones, with our weekly talk back. But before I get to that, I want to ask, what's up? What's up with this weather? I'm in a sweater. I'm not really feeling this fall winter thing that's happening. Of course, what everyone is talking about this week are the election results. Incidentally, at Translash, we did our first ever Twitter Spaces, that's essentially Clubhouse on Twitter, to talk about the impact of the election and what it means for us with trans journalist Caitlin Burns. We're going to be doing more of that, so make sure you follow us on Twitter at Translash Media on Twitter. Now, a big thing that happened, of course, was the Democratic loss in Virginia, which in part was fueled by a lot of anti-trans rhetoric, underscoring how our issues continue to play out in these elections. And it's one of the reasons why on Election Day, we at Translash released a resource guide that spells out all of the things that are at work in the anti-trans hate machine. That resource guide includes not only the episodes that we produced, but also infographics and transcripts. We want to make it easy for researchers and activists to be able to access all of the information that we produce, so make sure that you dig into all of that. And also underscoring just how the anti-trans hate machine continues to work. One of the articles that you all really responded to was a Texas family that is having to flee that state because they have a trans child and want to make sure that that child is protected, underscoring that these things are very real for our community. But there's good news out of the election as well. Danica Rome, who's the first ever trans person elected to a state legislature in the history of the United States, won re-election in Virginia. Interestingly enough, that's a really important thing, as did Andrea Jenkins in Minneapolis. So there's good news for our community as well. In other news, Jennings is returning to television with her hit series and detailing how she's been battling actually with mental health issues and gaining weight. And that's a really important issue to be transparent about. She's not hiding it. So we're really celebratory and grateful for that. And in good news, earlier this week was National Authors Week, and there's so many trans authors that you should dig into, and we created a resource guide for that on our Instagram page, so go there and find all those amazing authors. That's it for our talk back this week. Talk to you next week.